dive right into it.
Go ahead.
What do you think about all this? What were your first thoughts?
President Biden did exactly the right thing. This is what senior Democrats have been urging. Now, some disliked President Biden for various reasons, but most were fans of his. They wanted him to withdraw because the debate impression he left was indelible and it was horrible. And a lot of things have happened since, and they haven't been good for Joe Biden. I mean, he's every poll I look at each day, he seems to slip further behind. So he absolutely did the right thing. This is a tough decision for any president to make. And, they were still living. I'm sure Harry Truman and Lyndon Johnson would tell you that. So it took him a while to adjust to it. But the fact is that Donald Trump and his team were desperate to keep Joe Biden in the race. They planned their whole campaign around running against him. And while they'll try and tie and will tie Kamala Harris to many of the things that Biden has done, it's not the same. And he hadn't planned on running against a Black multiracial woman who was vice president. I mean, it changes your plan, and he hasn't changed it. Now they will, but it's not the same. It's not the same. So Democrats who are unhappy need to remember that this has made Donald Trump unhappy. And in public, he'll say, "Oh, this is what we hoped for," but we all know Donald Trump. The reality is usually the opposite of whatever he says. So I think and also Biden did the Democratic Party two favors. He stepped aside as a damaged incumbent, and he endorsed within the party that supports him his logical successor in a way that makes it virtually impossible for anyone else to challenge her successfully. There may be people who announce they're not going to get anywhere. In fact, they could end their careers by running against her.
Do you think that she will fire up voters in a different way?
Well, let's put it this way. She's got a heck of a lot more energy. The problem with Biden was not that he didn't have the facts on his side or that he didn't have good arguments. It was that he no longer had the energy and the cogency to make those arguments in a credible fashion. Well, Kamala Harris does. She's much younger, very energetic. She is good at debate. She was Attorney General in California, as well as being a U.S. Senator. So she's well positioned to do this. I don't know whether she will. You never know what's going to happen until it happens. Now that one debate in September is going to be very interesting. It'll be Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. And no one with any sense will predict that.
Yeah. I just think about the people who maybe were never Trumpers, but they also didn't love Biden. Do you think they will swing now to Kamala Harris?
Here's the truth. Even though she's been vice president for 4 years, she is not well known at all, just like most vice presidents. People know their names, maybe, but they don't know anything about them. So people will be learning as they go along. There's going to be an immediate battle between the two parties to get on TV with advertising that defines her, either positively or negatively, probably both. And that's what's going to be happening for the month before the Democratic convention. It's 1 month from now. So it'll be a very interesting convention, much more so than usual.
Mm-hmm. And I know you kind of already talked on this, but I think it's worth mentioning again. Do you think most Democrats, if not all Democrats, will rally behind her? Hillary Clinton has already come out and shared her support. Other folks too. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that this will divide or grant more unity here on the Democratic side?
Look, people get mad and they get over it. And right now, there are a lot of Democrats who are mad at the media. They said you chased Joe Biden out of the race, or they're mad at senior Democrats or donors, or you just name the group. They're mad because they supported Joe Biden. They'll come around. Political people eventually do. They will be very unhappy for a while, then they will pout for a week or two or three, and then they come around, because the alternative in this case is Donald Trump. He's the unifier for Democrats. You can't find a Democrat who wants Donald Trump to get another 4 years in the White House. So that will make it relatively easy for Harris to reunite the party.
What kind of VP do you think would help her win the most?
Well, in thinking through them, and look, there's so many possibilities, but in my mind, having watched a lot of these elections and seen them either soar or fall to the ground quickly, I would say Governor Shapiro of Pennsylvania, Governor Cooper of North Carolina, though I think North Carolina will be tough to win for Democrats in any event. Governor Beshear of Kentucky, though Kentucky is not winnable for Democrats. Governor Whitmer of Michigan, two women on a ticket. You can argue it either way. And then Senator Mark Kelly from Arizona. Notice that mainly I've picked swing states because that's what Democrats have to aim for. They have to try to pick somebody who can win a swing state. Now, Trump didn't do that. Ohio is guaranteed to be for him. So he kind of forfeited that advantage. Now, maybe Republicans like J.D. Vance, but people outside of Ohio don't have a clue who he is. So he's not going to be a big factor probably in the campaign. And it may be true of Harris's VP too. But if she picks wisely and picks one of the governors or the one senator I just mentioned, then she has a chance to turn around a state. And every electoral vote is going to matter this year.
Mm-hmm. I think my final question for you is just, Trump was leading. I think the last time we talked, Trump was leading in the polls. Obviously, we've had this assassination attempt, and I haven't seen too much polling come out after the fact. But I mean, yeah, and so what do you think this is going to lead to? Do you think more people are going to stick with Trump? Do you think that there will be any significant changes in polling?
Well, the really good thing for everybody is you can throw every new poll in the trash can because they're all going to measure Biden versus Trump. They're worthless. Hooray. So there'll have to be a whole new series of polls taken, and the smart ones will wait until Harris is a little better known. But nobody knows the immediate effect, and the immediate effect doesn't matter as much as the long-term effect, though the long-term in this case is somewhere around 110 days. That's not very long. That's not very long. And the voting starts in late September. November 5th is the final election day. But this is a campaign that is going to be run in hyper speed. The Trump campaign is going to have to make major adjustments. The Biden team has got to make a total adjustment. And it will be interesting to see how they handle it.
We went out and talked to at least 10 different people before we got on this call. And I asked what their first reaction was. And they were like, this is good. He was too old to do this. And I just thought that was very eye-opening to see. I mean, we talked to people from all different kind of walks of life. And that was the resounding answer that we got. So I don't know if that shocks you at all or not.
No, that's exactly why Biden had so much opposition so quickly. It wasn't just that he was old, he demonstrated he was old. Now, let's remember the old candidate in this race now is going to be Donald Trump. He's 78, and he's also been showing his age. Why hasn't that gotten more attention? Because Biden was in much worse shape. But now there's only one old candidate.